things you see from your inside. You need to know that this could be in two ways, the foresight and the hindsight. Now, please pay attention, because the insight is more powerful than the eyesight. There are a lot of persons who are not, who cannot see, who are blind, but they are super successful because what? Their insight is very, very powerful. A lot of people are having two eyes, but they are blind when it comes to what? Insight. It does not matter how big your eyes are. If you have a big bulgy eyes and you cannot see with the eye of your mind, definitely you cannot go so far. So you need to pay attention to your insight, because your insight has a power to go to the future, which we call what? The foresight. And your mind has the power to go to the past, which we call what? The hindsight. Everybody that wants to succeed in life must be able to relate his past with his future in his mind. Let me say that again. Every person that must be super successful in life must be able to relate his future with his past in his mind. You have to look at the past experiences. Now, when we are talking about hindsight, it doesn't just have to do with you. It has to do with what? Retrospect. Looking behind on persons who have gone through certain experiences, who have gone through certain paths, who have gone through certain kind of life, endeavors, who have gone through certain things in life. You wanted to be there. Hindsight also has to do with what? You taking a retrospect at your journeys in life from years ago, maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago, how your life had been, some of the experiences you have faced, some of the things you did, the corrections you have taken from the errors you have done in the past, and some advice that you've given yourself from what? The lessons you learned from the past. And this would help you enough to plan what? For your future. So this is why a hindsight is very important. It is said that if you keep repeating a single mistake, it means you are still going to die of that same mistake because you are foolish. Why? A foolish man is someone who doesn't pay attention to his hindsight. The same problem he had gone through, he is going through the same thing again and again and again. Let me tell you, in this business, in La Buena Vida as a project, and in any endeavor of your choice that you want to venture into, you have to pay serious attention to your hindsight. You need to find out people who have gone ahead of you. Let's look at their past. What were their experiences before they get to the present? You too, who is going through whatever you're going through in life, also have to pay attention to your past. Make sure that you do not go through the same mistakes again and again. If you are doing the same error over and over again, it means you're not paying attention to your hindsight. So let every experience that you have faced in your past, let every success that you've had in your past, let every failure that you've gotten in your past build up your hindsight and prepare you for the future. Number two, when you are looking at the insight, you need to pay attention to your foresight. Foresight has to do with vision. Foresight has to do with vision. A lot of people are only living their life with hindsight and they forget vision. Let me tell you, irrespective of how powerful your hindsight might be, the experiences you've gotten, if you do not have a vision, a foresight, a place, a target, an aim you want to get to in life, you would always find out that even with your hindsight, you are rotating around a same spot because you do not have a target. You don't have a destination. You don't have somewhere you are looking at. Your hindsight is just meant to be a guide so you don't repeat the same mistakes of the past. It's also meant to be a guide for you to step on the the footprints of the elders, on the footprints of persons who have gone ahead of you. But make sure that whatever you're doing with your hindsight, there is a vision. There is a foresight, something ahead that you are looking at. I'm sure we are together. All right. Now, let's continue. So you cannot do so much in life, in business, even have a foresight. In this business, once we join the IPO session, there's always a question you're asked. What is your why? What do you hope to achieve in 2 years to 4 years plan? That 2 years to 4 years plan is a foresight. The company just gives you what? A foresight. The company just gives you a mindset to create a vision for yourself. That between 2 years to 4 years interval, I should be able to achieve this, this, and this. And it's very, very important, if you must succeed in La Buena Vida, that you must have what? A vision, what we call the foresight. It is very, very important. Very, very important. Now, if you understand what I talk about foresight, just go to the chat handle and type vision. All right. All right. Now let's continue. Let's continue. Your sight determines how far you can go in life. Your sight determines how far you can go in life. A lot of persons, because they could not see far, they could also not go far. You see, in this business that we are going into, a lot of people don't even have vision. A lot of people don't have sight. There are people that all they see is, I hear say that business they pay, let's just do. And they collected 35,000. They said, boy, I'm making good money. Dr. Mba Elijah was giving us a brief, our mastermind. He was giving us a brief story about someone. It was just caution, it was careful about the fact that this young man is not making money. So he called him and said, hello, sir. What is going on in your business? You're not making money. He said, dog, I'm making money, man. I'm making good money, man. So mastermind said he had to ask him, how much did you make last month? He said, no, I'm making good money, man. I made close to 200,000 naira. Almost 200,000 naira. I can tell you, see, I'm making good money, man. Now, these are people who don't have sight. How can your mastermind calls you and try to put you on track? And look at what? The foolishness in the mind of this person has shown him so much he has achieved. So he cannot go so far. That kind of person, the day he makes 1 million in this business, he has shut down the business. He would delete everything that has to do with La Buena Vida. Because of what? In my whole life, I never expected I can make up to 1 million. And see me today, I'm a millionaire. All right. So your sight is very important. If you want to go far, if you want to go far in this life, set your sight aright. Begin while you're starting this business well. While you're starting this business, start up right now. Now, if you don't set your sight in the start of your business, you are going to lose so much in your business before you correct the errors. So this night, if you have not set a vision for yourself, if you have not set a good sight for yourself, I'm going to show you some things you need to do to correct the sight and make yourself go well. Now let's continue. Do you know that your sight determines how much you can achieve? Is it how much you can achieve in the business? How much you can achieve in life? It is your sight that determines that. How much you can see. If you cannot see so much millions, you cannot make so much millions. If you cannot see beyond a sphere of influence, you cannot influence beyond that sphere. So your sight is important. How far can you see? How much can you see? Let me ask again. How far can you see? How much can you see? If you are all looking at, if I can even make up to 10 million, I don't try. That's not correct. Because once you are closer to that point, you feel relaxed. But set a far sight for yourself. Give yourself a sight of a marathon. Give yourself a long distance. A lot of us are not even seeing this business beyond 2 years. For some of us, we are seeing it as a lifestyle. And when we talk about lifestyle, that means it's a lifetime thing. It has become part of our life. That is how far we can see. And how far we can see is also determining how much we can earn. A man that only has a short-term sight, seeing between 6 months, you are going to see a lot of people not because the business is not paying, not because they're not making money, but they could only see about 6 month interval. They could only see about 2 years, and that's all they can see. And that's why you can see a lot of persons are not doing very well, because their sight is not far enough. Their sight is not heavy enough. Now, your sight determines your faith. Whether you are going to be successful or you're going to be a failure, your faith is determined by your sight. In this business and in your life as a person, your sight determines your faith. It's not about what happens around you. It's not about what surrounds you that matters. What matters is what is it that you can see? What is it that you are seeing? A lot of us do not see the challenges around. We are seeing something ahead. I'm going somewhere. Just follow me closely. Now, I'd like to ask us a question. Do you know that God depends on you? Do you know that God depends on you to succeed? God cannot even do beyond your sight. God said, Abraham, as far as your eyes can see, that I will give unto you. As far as your eyes can see, that I will give unto you. Now here, God was not talking to Abraham about the physical eyes. He was not talking about the eyesight. God was talking to Abraham about what? The mind sight or the insight. Abraham, how far can you perceive? How big can your head be? How big can your mind be? Do you perceive to achieve much in this business? If you don't perceive to achieve much, a lot of people say, I wish I started when our boss started. Agmo started a very long time ago. That's when I'm making money. You don't know. You don't know. I'll tell you something. You see, in this business, it's about who start early. But that's not true. It's about who can see well. It's about who can see far. It's about who can see much. So the question is this: how far can your mind take you to? How much can your mind carry? How long can your mind take you? As far as your eye can see, God will commit it to your hands. I dare you tonight to say that God is not unjust to give you below what your eye can see. God is faithful and just to deliver to your hands what and how far your eye can see. So you need to expand your imagination. The mindset has to do with imagination. Please, let's look at this word. What is the meaning of the word imagination? Image in the nation. So God has given you a big nation to create the image of how you want the nation to be. And that is put inside your mind. So imagine you create the kind of image you want in your mind. So what is that your imagination? What is your imagination? How far can your imagination be? The image you have created in your nation. How far can you build your nation? God has given us a big wall to build. That big wall you want is inside your mind. How far can you imagine it? How far can you create the picture? Now let's continue. Talking about the eyesight. These are perceptions acquired through the physical eyes, like I said earlier. Whereas the insight or the mind sight are the perceptions acquired through the what? The minds or the thoughts. So you need to know how you put these things together. Let's move a little faster. What are the major determinants? What are the major determinants? I'd like to let you see something here. Your eyesight and your mind sight are very, very important. They are very, very important determinants in the success or failure of anyone. I'm going to paint a picture for you. Listen, I want to make use of these two major determinants. I want to make good use of these two major determinants. See your eyes. Whatever the eye can see repeatedly, that it can reproduce. One of the law of reproduction states that whatever the eye see repeatedly, that's what it will reproduce. Now, scientists have proven to us that if a woman actually loves his husband so much and he likes looking at the face of the husband, once he gives birth, the child will look like the man. And it was also from the analysis found that a lot of people in America actually give birth to children who look like their boyfriends. Because of what? They become more fond of their boyfriends, and even when they are living with their husband, they are fascinating the photos of their boyfriends. Not really that those children belong to the men, because the question was, why is it that the child is carrying the DNA of this man, but looking so much like a prototype of another man? Which they are closely related. And it was found that what happened, that these ladies, these American ladies, have a way of paying attention, giving more attention to looking at what the men or the other people, call it their boyfriends. And that is why they give birth to children who look like the other person, even when they are the children of another person. Where am I going with this, my story? Whatever you want to achieve in your life, create a picture of it where you can always see it. Take a snapshot with it. Now, in these days, you can do anything with Photoshop. Get the Photoshop. You can't do it. Go to a computer place. Tell them where you want them to place you. You want them to place you in White House? Let them place you in White House. Hang it in your house. You want to be placed inside your private jet? Get yourself placed inside a private jet. And every day you wake up, see yourself inside that private jet. It is already controlling your mind. And guess what it's doing? It is unconsciously, subconsciously, and consciously placing you, pushing you towards where your eyesight is seeing. Someone who comfortably every day wakes up, sees, stupid pictures all around, his mind always thinks like that. And I like to let you know that subconsciously, the things you see when you get up in the morning and the thing you see last before you go to bed, your life would always look like that. So what is it? You have to pay attention to the photos, the pictures, the write-ups around wherever you live. And you have to consciously create those pictures. If you cannot snap, go to the market. Buy photos of this kind of things you want, the kind of life you want to live. People are there who are living the life you deserve. Take photo shots. Remove their photos. Put yourself there. Make sure you look at it every time you come in and look at it every time you go out. Let this build a psychological balance for you where you are going. So photos are powerful. Write-ups are powerful. Inscriptions are powerful. Write those inscriptions and let them be seen. Put those photos where you can see them. Make sure your eyesight sees what you want. If there's anything you don't want in your life, consciously remove your eyesight from them. consciously block the window that is always opening to the ravine. So many of us, when we want to, meditate, you look out from the window, and guess what you are looking at? A toilet in one ravine like that, one bad road. Maybe some people that are quarreling, and that is always where you stay to meditate. What do you want to meditate out of that kind of life? Are you meditating ravine into your life? No. You have to consciously block yourself from such kind of sight and consciously create the kind of sight you want to see. So one, your eyesight is important in your life. Very important. Number two, your mind sight is important. And do you know something? Your eyesight affects your hindsight. Your mind sight. Your eyesight affects what? Your mind sight or your insight. What you consciously look upon will affect the way you think. That's why you must mind the kind of movies you watch, because you will be thinking like the movies you watch. If you have not generated you have not created an attitude of looking to sitting down watching motivationals, how would you be motivated? You don't watch inspirational movies. How would you be inspired? You are doing business, and all the movies you are watching, so many of us are very funny. So many of us are, permit me to be a little funny somehow. You see someone is doing business, all he's watching is love movie, love film. You go to see a prospect that you're supposed to close down for La Buena Vida, and you are thinking about to fall in love with the person, because this is the kind of movie you have been watching. You watch all these Indian movies, and they are singing and dancing, all these things. Once you are seeing a beautiful girl, I should close her into your business, that will even come and stand up 15 profit centers. All you are thinking is how to fall in love. It has already created a wrong mindset for you. Come on, there are things. we just have to be careful with the things we feed our eyes with, because it has even corrupted our business. So we need to know what we are watching. Now let's continue. The mind. The mindset is controlled by what? The five full senses. So you must be careful with what you feed your senses with. The mind is not just controlled by the eyes. And one thing about movies, or one thing about some of the things we look at, mainly movies, you need to find out in a movie you see, you hear, your emotions are triggered, you have feelings. And that's why you have to be careful with the kind of movies you pay attention to. Okay? Now, look at this. You cannot do beyond what you feed in yourself. You feed in yourself with trash, definitely you come out, you produce trash. Life itself is garbage in, garbage out. So what you feed your mind with is what you will always perceive, what you will see, what you will conceive. And what you will conceive will give birth to what you will possess. So when you sit down from morning and all you are feeding your mind with is gossip. I don't tell people not to watch movies, okay? But how is that movie helping you in the business you are doing? You need to watch things that would inspire you to go ahead, to think more. So mind what you are feeding your mind with. Now mind what you sit down and people talk into your ears. I tell people when you come for my training session in IPO that you must avoid every dream killer. Dream killers will always come to you and they are telling you nonsense. Every day they are laughing at you, sure you're working for somebody else, they're making millions. Have you made millions? That thing you are doing is a pyramid. Pyramid. I told you it's a pyramid. Those on top, they are chopping your money. You are suffering for them. These are dream killers. If you keep paying attention to them and they feed your mind with this nonsense, very soon, your life will end up a mess. Okay? So I beg with everybody, be careful who you spend time with. Be careful the association because of what? They are going to be feeding you. Now let's move forward. Now I'm going to La Buena Vida. What did you see when you joined La Buena Vida? The day you came for business presentation, what did you see? Please chat, indicate on the chat handle. Go to the chat handle. Tell me, what did you see when you came for BOM? The first day you were introduced to this amazing opportunity, what did you see? Please tell me. Opportunity. Okay, what else? A life-changing opportunity. Answered prayers. Future. Some of you can lie. You. Nobody saw bad thing. Somebody saw 7,000. Bright future. Money. Possibilities. Dream come true. Million. Lifetime of wealth. Dreams. Dream come true. Freedom. Financial freedom. Great opportunity. A lifetime of 7,000 naira. Wow. Wow. All right. Now, I don't want to believe all of you are telling me the truth. Some of you, that's not what you saw. What you saw, some of you even saw gambling. Some of you saw 419ers. Some of you saw some bad things. You won't tell me that one. Now, some persons in this opportunity saw what? A business opportunity. Pay attention. Some people, okay, I like it. Somebody saw scam. Millionaire Messi saw scam. That is the truth. Some persons saw scam. Some people saw hard work. Thank you. Now, let's continue. Just focus. Let's continue. Some people saw M Global. 419. Now you are beginning to say the truth. You see, MMM brother. Don't worry. Let's continue. Let's continue. You are now beginning to tell the truth. Don't worry. God has forgiven you in Jesus' name. Amen. Now, the business opportunity. That's what a lot of people saw. The business opportunity. This is an amazing business opportunity that will grant you the kind of life you desire. A lot of people saw what? A life of freedom. A life of freedom. That's why you joined the business. Other people saw the product parks. There are people that all the thing that interested them is not 7,000. They ask you, what would this thing cure? Would it cure me, whatever they call it? Somebody will say, they tell me I have staphylococcus. They say I have gonorrhea. They say I have pain. They say I have this. Can it cure me tooth pain? You talk about the business opportunity, they tell you, forget about that money. That thing is not real. Tell me, is this drugs good? We don't sell drugs. They say that company, they say some people came for drugs. And you see what? They will tell you that drug is not them. The drug they put for that, my brother, they did not put that drug for you. The amazing supplement the company is giving you is wonderful. But guess what? You are going to see people who saw products from the beginning. And because they saw products in the beginning, they did not see the business opportunity. They did not see the life of freedom. And those kind of people that saw products, their life ends with products. Once they finish my choco, they'll carry forward and say, hey, where my leader? My leader. my tea has finished. So what should I do? The company give me another one. The company will not give me another one. They run away. They are not coming again. They are not coming again. How can you give me one tea? I pay 44,888 and you gave me one tea. It has finished now. That people, they are scammed because of what? They saw products. Now, it's not bad seeing the amazing products we have. The products we have are amazing products. We have amazing health products. And these are amazing daily consumables. Things that are second to none. I like to tell us, if you check out the products we have, things like C247, it has the highest ORAC in the whole of Africa. So we have wonderful products. Same product is not a bad thing, but that should not be a focus. Now, the question now is, what do you now see? Irrespective of what you saw when you came, irrespective of what you saw when you saw this opportunity. The question is, what do you now see? After you've gone through the trainings, what do you now see? Can you see a vision of freedom? If you cannot see a vision of freedom different from the product packs you saw, your life might definitely end up with products. If you do not see a life of freedom different from 44,888, you will not go any farther than once you collect your first 45,000, you are gone. Thank God I made back my 44,888. They never chopped me. This one, they can chop me. I've chopped them. I've collected their product and still collect about 45,000. I had somebody, this brother, 6,000 naira dropped. Thank God I know they come again. I can't try the 46,000. So I have gotten back my money. Don't call me. I won't come to any meeting. I thank God that my money has not lost. Finally, I've collected my product. Till today, brother has never come back. I don't talk tired. Since he collected what? 46,000. What do you think he saw? He saw 44,888. And because he has made back his 44,888, he was comfortable not to do the business again. Up till now, are you still seeing product packs? Some people up till now are still seeing products. No matter what you show them, they are still seeing product 44,888. They are seeing My Choco. They are seeing VidaMax. If you are still seeing product till today, anytime that toothpaste is not available, you quit the business. How can you say there's no toothpaste? I saw someone that almost arrested his leader because of what? An cheap pendant. He said, you gave that other person pack, he contained a cheap pendant. My pack no contain a cheap pendant. You are a fraud. Serious wahala. Because of what? He saw products. If you are still seeing products in now, you will not live the kind of life other people are living. So many persons have become multi-millionaire in this opportunity, and they don't care about what product they collect and what they don't collect. They have seen the life of their dream, and they are living that life they desire. All because of what? They saw beyond the product. The product are amazing products, but men and brethren, see beyond the product. Now, so many persons up to now are still seeing discouragement. People are doing this. My leader is doing this. My leader did not present for me. Nobody's calling my contact. I am tired self. Nobody's helping me. They say they will help me. They say. And you keep doing what? Hi, getting discouraged. If what you see now is discouragement, you are seeing wrongly. I told people in my team when I was running the last millionaire school for my team last week, I told them, I said, if anybody for any reason has given you a recommendation and you saw La Buena Vida by mistake, you owe that person a bottle of wine. Whether the person has called your contacts, whether the person has called you again on phone and said, bro, how are you doing? How are you not doing? For the father, by mistake, the person just pointed you to La Buena Vida. He has just pointed you to a gold mine that you can dig out the amount of gold you want for yourself. You don't need anybody's permission to become wealthy in La Buena Vida. So if you are still discouraged because of this and that, it means you have not seen well. You have not seen what other people are seeing. So see beyond the discouragement. Now, let's continue. Are you seeing the leveraging opportunity? A lot of people do not see the opportunities there's a whole lot of leveraging here. You are leveraging, I ask people, some of us that are making millions in this business, in your family, how many persons don't make 1 million before? But here, opportunity has been created for you to leverage. If you are not seeing that leveraging, it means you are looking wrongly. So are you seeing that leveraging opportunity? All right, let's continue. Or are you seeing challenges? Do you know a lot of people up to now see challenges? They just focus on challenges. Every time you meet them, they tell you one bad story or the other. They always have one thing. But this business is so easy. I don't try. See, I've told people La Buena Vida is not for everybody. When I told you, you did not see, you did not believe me. They keep stating challenges. I was talking with somebody, the person told me, that business is saturated. In fact, in my community, everybody has known about the business. Who can I prospect again? Nothing is working in that business. They keep talking about what challenges. Can you see ahead? A lot of people feel the challenge. How do I start? How do I connect? How do I do this? My friend, jump your eyes beyond the challenges. If you want to see far, if you want to succeed in this business, you must see beyond the challenges. If up till now, all you are seeing is still the challenges, you are not seeing well. You are not seeing well. Are you seeing opportunities? What do you mean by opportunities? Opportunities to connect with people. In La Buena Vida, you can meet with all sorts of people that you never expected they are going to see them in your life. Opportunities for you to make that kind of life you want to live. Opportunities for you to travel around the world. So many of us have not even gone to airport in our life for the first time. But through La Buena Vida, you have a lot of traveling opportunities. Opportunities to take your children out for exotic shoppings. If you are not seeing these opportunities, it means you are not seeing well. Your sight needs to be corrected. Now, are you seeing motivations? Once you are down, what are you looking at? Are you looking at motivation pictures? Are you looking at someone ahead of you who is motivated? You know, I listened to the story of our boss, Ambassador Architect Moses. You know, he talked about when he was going through some challenging moments in his life. And boss, our mastermind, gave him this book, Dare to Dream. He said, go and read that book 3 times. And he told, when he talked about the story, guess what happened to me? I got back motivated. A lot of us, we listen to all this story and we say, hey, that is his own story now. It's his own cup of tea. Instead of you to pick motivations from those stories. Every training is to motivate you to do more. Every teaching, every story, every testimony is to motivate you. Are you seeing the motivations, or are you still remaining on the discouragement? Every day you are feeling discouraged. Life is over for you in La Buena Vida. You need to get motivated. Now, are you seeing dreams? Do you know a lot of us who came to La Buena Vida, we came dreamless. You know, when life has battered you, who are you to think about dream again? All you are thinking is how you can even have money to eat food. At least, even if it means eating once for the whole day, you are satisfied. What are you now talking about dreams? That kind of thing has forgotten. But guess what? A lot of people in La Buena Vida began to dream dreams again. The Bible says young men shall dream dreams. No, it says young men shall see vision and old men shall dream dreams. Now everybody in La Buena Vida is dreaming dreams, seeing massive visions. We are doing massively well. A lot of people are now thinking of what? Thinking about the kind of places they want to go to. A lot of people are now thinking about the kind of homes they want to live in. These were people that their parents were not even able to pay house rent. But today, they have begun to see what dreams. If you stay in La Buena Vida for 6 months and you are not dreaming big dreams, you need to come for deliverance. Don't worry, after the session, you can contact me. I'll tell you my counseling session. You come for counseling. I'll charge you for counseling. So I can deliver you from those things. Because of what? La Buena Vida is such an amazing opportunity that even if you came as a dumb, guess what happened? You begin to have dreams, bigger dreams, amazing dreams. People's dreams will challenge your dream. If you came with miniature dreams, other people's dreams will enlighten your dreams. So, are you dreaming dreams? Are you seeing dreams? Are you seeing the success stories and achievement of others? One of the things that motivate and inspire people are success stories. Success stories will make you know that you are not the worst in the business, that there were people who went through what? Toughest time than you are. That there were people who went through worse situations, worse scenarios than you were. But guess what? Once you are seeing the success stories and the achievement of others, what do they do to you? They motivate you. So if you are paying attention to people's success story and you're not seeing it, you cannot allow your own failure to weigh you down. Always tell yourself, if you went through what you went through and you succeeded, me too, I will succeed. Focus on the success stories of others, achievement of others. Someone has bought a car. Congratulations. That means it is possible for me to buy a car. Someone has bought this. Wow, congratulations. It means it's also easy for me to succeed. Someone has done this. Wow, congratulations. Make sure you are seeing the success stories. Now, who do you see? Who do you see? Apart from what you see, who you see matters. Do you know in this business, a lot of us are not seeing well? How many of us are seeing our top consultants? How many of us are seeing our mentors? Do you know that who you see, who you focus on, determines how far you can go to? If you consciously pay attention on a man who is succeeding in the business, you too become successful. Now we have what? Serious top consultants. When I see myself standing with a mastermind, guess what I feel? I feel myself launching my own machine very soon. So I love this photo. Who do you see? Who do you want to be like? Are you seeing the top 4? Are you seeing the top 2? Are you seeing the top 10? Are you seeing top 1? Are you seeing our mastermind? Who do you see? You need to focus on who you see. Now, who you see matters. Men and brethren, I beckon on you. Focus on your mentors. Look at people who are successful. See them. Let them become the motivations for you. Do you know a lot of people see failures all around? I hope you know in La Buena Vida it's very possible to fail. A lot of people think that once you enter La Buena Vida, you have entered Billionaire Club. Everywhere, everybody's making billions. It's not true. There are people who have failed with whatever reasons why they have failed. Must you focus your eyes on the people that have failed? Is there any endeavor in life that people have not failed? In ministries, people are failing. You see churches that have been abandoned and pastors run away to town to go and start selling puff-puff because ministry is not for them. And people will say, I saw somebody fail in ministry. I won't do ministry again. No. There are people failing in academics. In this business, there are people who succeed. There are people who fail. Who are you focusing your eyes on? Are you looking at the person that failed? You say, if this brother can fail, that means me too, I will fail. Why don't you focus on the brother that passed? Why didn't you focus on the brother that succeeded? If your focus up till now is still on the failures, you're not doing well. Are you focusing on the success and achievement of others? I'd like you to focus on the success of others. Now, let me move fast a bit. Are you focusing on the achievers or the champions? Once in your life, you need to come to a point that you get motivated once you see the champions around you. And this should tell you, oh God, you were there next year, I will be there. You were there next month, I will be there. It was your turn, the next turn is me. You need to focus on achievers. You need to focus on champions. People who have created a kind of mark you are looking for. People who have climbed the global stage, the world stage you are looking at. Once you focus on them, what do you think will happen to you? You begin to move that fast. Are you focusing on the masterminds? I like to let you know God has blessed Century 21 Freedom Group with amazing masterminds. People that if you focus on them, I tell you the truth, you will definitely be like them. If you focus on them, you definitely be like them. So who are those you are looking at? A lot of us have the photos of a mastermind surrounding ourselves with, so that you can feed yourself with them. The encouragement comes into your mind when you see them, see their success stories, see their achievements. And if God has blessed us with these powerful masterminds, you need to focus on them. A lot of us are not looking at a mastermind. That's why we fail. Conclusion: your sight determines your results and your output, and the totality of your lifestyle. So mind and control your sight. Mind and control your sight. Your sight is a control system of your life. What you see and who you see. What you see and what you focus on. Who you see and who you look upon, carefully understudy, defines how your lifestyle will be. Defines how you are going to, your result and your output, how you're going to end. So the question is this: are you focusing on the right things? Are you focusing on the right people? Are you looking on the right things or the wrong things? Definitely in life, you will always see the right and the wrongs. But today, I will advise you, do your best to pay attention. Let your eyes, your mind focus on the right people. Let your vision focus on the right place, the right positions, and the right people, and definitely you are going to get there. This is where I'm going to stop for today. Thank you, and do have a wonderful time. Thank you, boss. I'm done, boss.
Wow. Can we appreciate Reverend Architect Egidion for this powerful, insightful training? If you got value, can you appreciate it? Thank you very, very much. What do you see? What are you seeing? Some of you are running this business and you're watching Telemundo, watching Z-War, and you're wondering why people are not signing up into your business. You're wondering why you are prospecting people and they don't show up. You see, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. And then what you feed your mind with is from what you are seeing. Thank you for that. Some of you concentrate on failure, and that's why you keep seeing failure. You see, what you focus on expands. Whatever you focus on keeps growing. And there are people like that. So anytime they want, boss, I want to see you. Boss, I need to talk to you. Boss, what is the problem? Boss, I don't know what is wrong with my people. This one is not working. I have been prospecting. It's only problem. It's only challenge they talk about. That's what they are focusing on. What you focus on expand. Change focus, and you will change your results. It's only in this business that you can dream. I want you to know that what we are doing in this business, we are not selling products. We are not in this business to sign up people. That's not what we're doing in this business. You know what we're doing in this business? We are selling dreams. We are selling visions. And that is why if you have not caught it, you've not started. Do you know that it is only in this business, this night, some of you can decide now, some of you this night, you can decide and say, by next month, I want to make 1 million naira from this business. You have not made up to 500,000, but you can start dreaming now and you write it somewhere now after this meeting and say, in the month of November, I want to make 1 million naira. Let me ask you, can you try that in your job? Can you try that in your job? You just go to work tomorrow morning and you tell your boss, I want to tell you that I want to make 1 million naira. I want to be paid 1 million naira at the end of November. Please tell me what will happen to you when you try that. Tell me what is going to happen to you when you try that. You tell your boss, I dreamt. I attended a Millionaire school yesterday, and they told me I can dream. And I want to tell you that it's my dream to make 1 million from this job by next week. What will happen to you? The man will ask you, since I started this job, you know how much they paid me highest, and you want to overthrow everybody in this company, right? So you see, in this business we sell dreams. And what you start dreaming about begins to happen. I tell people, see, that's why he said something. Who are you focusing on? What are the testimonies of the people you are focusing on? When I signed up into the business, Dr. Bob would tell me the people who are making money in this business, and I was focusing on them. For 1 year and 6 months, there was no TV in my house. You think I didn't like watching movies? But I wanted to control what was going into my mind. 1 year and 6 months running this business, no TV in my house. I did not watch movies. I did not watch football. I did not watch news. I did not watch anything. Why? Because I was mindful of what I let into my mind. Are you surprised why I became this successful or why I'm becoming this successful? Some of you are here, you lack the discipline to determine, to carefully watch what you see, what you hear. These are the things that determine the successful people and failures. I hope you will take this training seriously. We sell dreams as far as your eye can see. Take note of this training tonight. Do a walk on yourself. Cut off all those things that you don't need. Don't worry, tomorrow, every one of you, make sure you and your downlines are connected to the Millionaire School, starting Millionaire School tomorrow. I will be doing a very, 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 very critical training tomorrow. You want to know why you've been in this business for 6 months and you have not started making money? You have been in this business for 1 year. Where are all those people who have been complaining? I registered in this business since 2010. And up till now, I'm not making money. I've done my training tomorrow during the Millionaire School. I am going to tell you why you can be in this business for months, for years, and you're not making money. Because some of you, that's your problem. Do you know? Hey, I just saw somebody in my office today, right? As I was about to leave because of the rain. And guess what? He's in the office, so he did not connect to Millionaire School. Did not connect to me. Why didn't you connect? My battery is down. Oh God. Is it? And tomorrow the person will come and tell me, I don't know why I am not succeeding. I don't know why people are not signing up into my business. I said, attend tomorrow's training. Make sure every one of your teammates is connected to that starting Millionaire. Connect on time, because the place will be crowded. Before 8 p.m. tomorrow, it will be crowded. People will fill up everywhere. I'm going to be releasing fire tomorrow. Some of you, all right, so make sure you don't miss the training tomorrow, right? Thank God for this wonderful, powerful, insightful training. Go and put it to work. Focus your eyes, focus your ears, focus your mind on this business. Focus everything that you have on this business. Build yourself and you become successful. And I hope you know that we are just exactly 10 days. We're just exactly 10 days away from the trip, right? The 90-day challenge is ending on the 4th of November. So you still have 10 days to right the wrongs. You still have 10 days to make sure that you achieve your goal. Are you understanding now? Then secondly, of course, this month is coming to an end on Sunday. I hope you are hitting your target for the month of October, right? Some of you earlier in the year, you say, this month of October, I am going to make this, I am going to make that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I hope you are aware. Now we just have 6 days to the end of the month. So that means that whatever target you set for yourself for this month of October, you just have 6 days to hit your income target, your star connector target, your 90-day challenge target, whatsoever target you set for yourself, you have to make sure you hit it. You just have 6 days. And of course, if you've not done your account maintenance, for those of you who are in the culture of doing it, who understand the benefits of doing it, you just have 6 days to go. Make sure you do your account maintenance before the month runs out. In fact, I would advise you, of course, the last day is on Saturday, right? So you don't even have up to 6 days. Make sure you do your account maintenance, whether it is single, double, or triple maintenance. You do that and set up yourself to earn more. For those of you who are in the habit, of course, that's not for everybody, but those who are in the habit of doing it, you know what I'm talking about. If you want to learn more about it, find out from your leader. Okay? All right? So the month is coming to an end. Let's make sure that we are counted. In the next 6 days, those who are going to be celebrated will be distinguishing themselves. I hope you are going to be among the next set of persons who will be celebrating during our celebration night. I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. I'll see you tomorrow during the Starting Millionaire School. Tell everybody in your team to connect. Tell everybody. All right? So with this, my friends, go and make your dreams count. This night, don't watch anything that is going to discourage you from the business. Fix your affection on the things that will help you grow. Develop your mindset, and then what? Through your eyesight rather. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night rest. I love you. Take care. Thank you.